So one thing that's pretty neat about this video was 10-4 Films had something in mind and a vision in mind. They had everything scheduled for me, and I basically kind of showed up and gave her a few of my ideas that I had. And she told me, she said, I found the perfect house. She said, I want to portray you in all of God's glory. She said, I want you to just be like royalty. And there were some other things that she said that I'm going to share later on. But the house in particular really was perfect because she did not know the house we lived in. We ended up buying a historic home that I think it's gorgeous. And, you know, I just thought it was the most beautiful house, and I was so excited to, you know, have this old house. And because it's 100 years old, it has a lot of history. So we get to Texas, and this house truly brings me back to that place. And it was hard, I'm not going to lie, because there was some hard things that I went through in the early stages of owning this house. There was a lot of struggles that I went through, a lot of hard times. And so, but the latter part of me being in my house was not, because God brought me a lot of healing. But the very beginning of it, which I needed to portray in this video, that house brought me back. It was incredible how that happened, but it reminded me so much of our house. And I am so grateful for the owner, and he was so incredible and so nice and was so like I'm not saying a servant, but he served us like we were royalty, honestly. And I was so impressed by him because he got out his best dishes, his best, you know, cups, he had real gold forks and plates, and I will never forget that. And it was so cool because one of the rooms we were in, I cannot remember how many horses. I want to say 35. I could be wrong. But horses mean a lot to me, and there's a lot about horses and me that mean a lot that maybe I can share one day. So when we were in there and he was telling me about all of these horses, it was just incredible how so many things that he helped me that day. He told me and showed me, I have ordained your steps. I don't know how to explain it other than it's just amazing how God confirms to you what he wants done. And so the house was perfect for what I needed. And that was one thing that was really cool to bring out my story. And a huge thank you to Tommy for letting us use his house for my music video and treating us like royalty.